inside. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go.
That's close. Okay. Now it's just being a brother. Ba 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 ba. Give me a week and we'll see how things do. I don't know. Sorry to myself. I like how the stream starting as soon as failed with me just trying to get the ground control to work.
We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
Okay, let me go get some water and I'll be right back.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. We about to get started with the game. Yep. So how's everyone's day going? You guys having a good day? I hope you guys are having a good day. Alright. So, I have a game. I created my own world for this. Just because of, well, the other one was getting laggy. And I started working on how do I put this? A dock? In essence? Yeah, calling it a dock is by the best way of going with. I call it an L dock. Because ultimately what it is it's just an L dock. That's all it is. It's a dock meant for aerial vehicles. If you want to load cargo, you can load cargo. If you want to load not cargo, you don't have to. Yeah, stuff like that. So, is this actually right? Is it this way? Oh. Okay. Close, but not quite. So, I have a color palette now for every single color. Yeah, I don't like the neon because of that exact reason. But that's fine. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I think I'm gonna go with no metal. Not that I don't like the metal. It's just it's hard to find well the metal actually fits in. So, we're just gonna do this plastic color. Which is fine. So, actually, and of course I colored it the wrong thing. So why not? Gotta make sure you color the wrong thing every time. Well, those to be raised. Moist. That's a good amount of raised. So, how's everyone's day going? I hope everyone's having a good day. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is the base plate for the L port that I have. Let's see, I want it to be basic. I want to be able to mill this. I wish this could be milled. I guess the best way to do that would literally just be copy all of these. Paste it right here. And then we could copy the other side. This auto. Oh wait, no, none of these were all scaled up. Which probably means all of the rest is gonna be extra. That's what I'm like. So I'll figure something out with that one. I could just recolor it now that I think about it. Hmm. So I want the main structural. I guess to be uphill would be best. Don't. Let's see. I don't have my bricks on me. Of course I don't. As they reset your inventory every single time. I guess I can't complain. So, how's everyone's day going? Are you guys having a wonderful day out there? In the extremely humid, hot heat? Because everyone loves the heat, right? You know, you wake up and the first thing you think of is, ah yes, I can't wait to be born alive. On the road. You know. Let's see, I want a, let's do... Let's do 75. Or 70, I guess. Sidewalk. Sidewalk. Then we're gonna make the main road double it. So that's 70, so 140. And land, we're gonna go 70 again. Let's just make this darker, right? Just so let's say there's a road in the middle. Okay, so this being the case, sorry, I'm just wanting to line this up, make my life a little bit easier. Of course it's off by 1, because why not? Anyways, I'll just ignore that for now. I'll ignore it by making this one go out just a little longer, so at least you know where this line is. Because this is basically going to be an archway that goes over it, and this is going to be the main building. One of the main buildings out there. Cool, let's get this map lined up. Looks good there, looks good there. Let's go with every 140. 140 plus 140 is 280. We'll do 280. See how 280 looks. Close, but no. Okay, 6 amongst the 52. Yeah, I can work with that. So when you drive underneath, you get this. You have some big walls. Let's see. These are lined up, right? That's good on that side. They're lined up good on the side, right? Yes. Okay, okay. So uphill is going to be a ultimately it's just a giant walkway? Let me guess, 3 and 3? Yeah, 3 and 3. That sounds fine. You guys having a good day? Oh man, Hytale lately is going crazy. I really hope to see some more stuff get done with the game in the future. That would be amazing. For those that don't know, Hytale was a game that was going to come out a long while back, like 5 years ago. Ended up in development hell, and then ended up ultimately getting cancelled. And then now it's, in essence, getting reborn, I guess is a good way to think of it. Because the developers behind it, or the original developers behind it, are basically remaking the game. Well, it's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed, but it's hinted at. As the developers the original CEO has recently been putting emojis out that would hint that things are going well for Hytale. And you know what? I might actually just put some music on. Just YouTube music. There we go. Because don't get me wrong, the game's music is good. Just, it could be, I just can't handle it, that's it. I could just fly over there. It definitely would be quicker. But I could also just press this button. Hold up, what's the music sound like? Still, it's like, I don't know. It's very atmospheric. Can't tell if I want to use the in-game music or not. Because I'm hearing both of them at the same time, and my brain's just like, I don't know what I want to do. Drive me up a wall. It is driving me up a wall. Actually, hold up. Let's do 40 by 80. Ah. But yeah, today we were just chilling. Yeah, no, I don't feel like listening to actual music. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just gonna chill with the background ambience, so if someone can find a no copyright ambience track, that'd be nice. But past that, we're just gonna chill with the game built-in game music. So. I mean, it's not bad, so I definitely can't be complaining about it, since I do enjoy the ambience from the game. This is supposed to be a catwalk of the sorts, but I don't know how that is turning out at the moment. Unsure if it's feeling very catwalk-like or not. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Then bring this up, and then this right here will be... I would like to be able to do other things with it at the moment, but I don't know if I will be able to or not. So until then, I'm going to build this up like I would build the other one. Like that. And actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna do that back a little bit until I figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Then I wanted the inside to be basically painted like these all. You know, give them a little bit of a sci-fi feel, I guess, is the idea. Sci-fi, you know, leaning more on the heavy industry side of cyberpunk. Actually, I could just delete this side over here. Just copy this side. Let's figure it out. Is it flush with the wall here? I cannot tell. Okay, nice. Though in all fairness, I doubt this side will actually, you know, obviously the light of day. So. I did that. Oh. Doubt it, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I was wondering why that looked so weird. Now I know. that shall walk. Making sure everything is filled up. Got ourselves a grid to follow now. Only 12 bricks cannot be placed. Okay, that's because why is that? Why can't wait? This is actually why couldn't those be placed? Huh. That's weird, actually. Are these not even? This is 824. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. That's actually mildly annoying. Because now we gotta shift all of these back just because this base plate was out one bit too fall. And I don't have a move tool, so this won't work. That's better. See, that's what we want. That's what we're gonna get. It's just gonna now we just gotta hustle, fussle, and fight with all the other things now. I need to find a way to add more detail. Probably one of my biggest problems right now is not having enough detail. The lack of detail is mind-boggling, to say the least. But yeah, no, we'll get through this. As annoying as this may be. My brain wants them to look good regardless of the thought. Yeah, this thing could actually just be 1 pixel, but no, I need it to be the exact size that I thought it was gonna be. Why is that? I don't know. Just talking to myself at this point, you know, going crazy. That's why it's weird, isn't it? Because that one. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Okay. Then the main structure is gonna be right back behind the wall. Let's see how far back the wall is. 38, 40. Let's go with. Yeah, we'll just go with 30. We'll start with 30. See how that looks. I'm unsure if I want to make it like super close or not. Actually, you know what? I don't know what I was thinking. I'm gonna have this be like a little courtyard. I'm thinking maybe. So let's plan for like 140 blocks back. I think would be a good, you know, grip of you know, area behind this, and then we go into the main structural. Yeah. Let's change this. Oh, never mind. So, and eventually I want to add in a catwalk that goes from hill over to hill, which will go into the L docks. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Is the centerpiece is going to come out hill and connect to the L docks. So, now that I have everything ultimately like roughly planned out, I am actually going to go ahead and bring, well, should I go ahead and work on building the main structural first and the builds, and then bring it into the server? Because I know the server gets laggy every now and then, so it's just like, I don't know, you know, I don't know what I should do with that one. So, I think the next set of pillows is going to, I don't know, do I want to keep it like the same size? I mean, it probably would hold. Still. One, two, no. 1, 2, 3. I meant to do this. Hold up. What's going on? Oh, okay. That's what's going on. There. Okay, well then I should have just done this and then pressed O this way. And what, it was like 50 some odd? 250 some odd? Okay, maybe it's 350 some odd. Yeah, 352. And this is what's going to contain the actual structure I'm going to go with. Yeah. Well, at least part of the main structural. Obviously, this is a straight wall now. I'm going to end up having to add a lot of stuff to it. What did I do? Oh. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's fine. $480? Okay. It's $480. And I need to redo these. It's $480. Let's get $480. Bring it on over. And then we are gonna go ahead and ultimately just kind of go with this again. We're making a line up and across over here. Bring that on over to this corner. Even though these will never, this part will never be seen, I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep what I can see, you know, visible, I guess. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, Don Sands, how you doing? How you doing, Don Sands? Oh boy, I am working on a build. I taking a break from the dock because yeah, no, I'll be completely honest, man. I had started going crazy after dealing with that crane for a few days straight. I don't even know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was just annoying. But yeah, those one of the biggest problems I was having is there was a train that I've been working on, and oh wait, why is this messed up? Huh, odd. Anyways, but yeah, there was a crane that I was working on for a little while now, and it was I spent like 2 days on it. Is this also 804 over here? And I had just basically was about to explode if I kept working on it. So I decided to not keep working on it and opted in to just have the entirety of the universe implode. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that's good to see you doing all right. We don't want you to be doing horribly, that's for sure. So basically, you're driving, you go boom, boom, boom right through hill. And then you can choose to go in at any time. And I'm gonna turn these into arches. I'm gonna do 20. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. You know that those are block kills, so let's do 20 and 1 by 20. I have good news. Okay, what's the good news, Dying Sands? Hit me with the great news you got. We like good news here. I don't like the arch like that. So what's the good news, Dying Sands? I might be a homeowner soon. Heck yeah, man. Go for it. You got this. I have the utmost faith in you. I know you can do it. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know how you're doing it, but I know you can do it. That needs to be bigger. Well, 62 good. Huh. You know, I'm thinking I know what the problem might be. We need more structural support that are not ramps. So we're gonna copy these. And a cap at days to stretch them out. Boss. And these are gonna have 2 layers of support. Now that I'm looking at how the structure would have been built, in my opinion. Could be completely wrong, okay? But I would imagine these to have 2 layers of support. Also, why did that arch not go through? So let's see. doing it like that? I mean, not that it matters now, but... Because I could have just made my life a little bit easier in doing, this. And it's 352. Okay. Now we take the middle piece. Is it a whole block? Yeah, it's just a whole block again, so easy enough. 20, 14. And, you know, honestly, I probably should have just done this. Would have made my life a whole lot easier. Because again, I literally could have just done this. But another thing I can do on top of this, once I get to it, in about 52 minutes, yeah, is we can bring this down to make a second row. Why am I struggling so much? Oh my god. Please. Thank you. Okay. The biggest difference between these and those up there on these downhill is going to literally be the fact that these go down a lot farther. So, but good thing is that I know where these go, but I don't need to go back and do all the extra work to do what I want. Yeah, how you doing, Don? What type of house you getting, Don Sands? Now, I guess I should ask that, but what type of house are you trying to get? And you're gonna follow the meat. You're doing good. Can't really say the same about myself, though. I'm still, you know, super far behind in life, I guess, is what they would call it. It's a 3-bed, 1-bathroom. Oh, nice. That's a nice house. How much you get it for? Or how much you might be getting it for? Okay, serious question. Do you guys like this style more, or do you like this more? Smooth, or with the lines going through it? I'm stuck at an impasse that I'm not sure how to deal with. Problem is if I make this side like this, I'm gonna need an extra layer. So 2,000. Dang. That's super cheap. Didn't think houses were that cheap still these days. Well, hey, you owned it, man. Live yourself a good life now. Oh yeah, also, I guess I really like this dog. Nope. I like this dog color. Far more than I like the other gray I was using. Honestly, I don't even know if I would want a house right now anyways. It sounds cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'm ready for my own house. Don't think I'm mature enough. So. But still, you did good, Nonsense. Who's he going for? You must be like the CEO now, right? You're the CEO of a conglomerate. Or whatever. I think that's sort of the way you're supposed to use those words. Yeah, actually, as much as I like the color accent, I'm curious to see what it will look like without a color accent. Like, if I just did that. Hey, how do I feel about this? No. I don't know how long ago I did that, but okay, man. So, but yeah, do you guys like the style of the lines going through? I'd hope I'd get a better house if I was the CEO. I don't know. Some CEOs, you know, don't really go for the more expensive, luxurious houses. I guess it just depends on personal preferences. But then again, I also have no clue what this house you got looks like. It could be, you know, more of a shack than it is a house. So, still, regardless, you owned it. It's a good place to start out at. That's what I can say for sure. Gotta start somewhere. And if you're like me, you gotta just try, you gotta get good. You gotta get good is the only thing I can say to myself at the moment. So, I just need to replace the windows. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna want to get those windows replaced relatively quickly, especially with all the temperatures going up and down. That would probably be your main objective right now. But those windows are not gonna come cheap. Windows are really expensive. Okay, so what'd you guys think? What you guys think of the entrance area? That's See, the problem is, though, like I said, I need to figure out if estimated cost between 3,000 and 6,000. Yeah, that. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking like maybe 2,500 to around 5,000, maybe. But still, that's a good estimate range. It also depends on if the windows have to be a custom fit or not, and if you have to replace the wood around the windows. So, now here's the question: do you guys like the way of it looking this way more, or the way these downhill look more? Which one do you guys like more? This style right here, or this style, or just being a plain? Because if you guys like the plain more, it's easier to just do these plain. But if you guys like this style more, and if I do it this style, it's gonna have to kind of just go like this, unfortunately. I want to have that extra depth. So, the holographic, okay. Because yeah, if I'm gonna do it holographic wise like this, in order to make the pattern cohesive, I'm going to well, the first thing I'm gonna do is make all of these 20. I will then proceed to, I think I made this thing like super modular, so that I could literally just copy this chunk and place it over and over again. Yeah, since you guys like it modular, that's fine by me. I also like the hologram effect, and instead of it just being a, you know, baked in static color. Problem is though, when I was doing this, these were originally going to be the sides of a wall, so you would only ever see the outside. The house has a shed, a deck, and a little dock out onto a lake. You got a lakeside? Ah, cool. Yo, I'm gonna have to visit now. You're gonna have to invite me over so I can come and jump off into the lake and never be seen again. Just how it is. I'm gonna have to visit. Don't worry, I'll make sure to treat the fish nicely. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, y'all. I'm going to be completely honest with that fact. I have no clue how long I intend to stream. Well, it's not as good as the original version, which has it indented, but again, there's nothing really I can do about that fact at the moment. Just due to, you know, well, actually. Technically, I could just do this. It would make it flat, so yeah, I can just do this. Forgot I'm dealing with super flexible building grid. You know, you kind of forget that you're dealing with a good grid whenever you forget that you're dealing with a good grid. So if I wanted to, I could actually sink these in and then also have these guys be sunken in by 0.2 on each end. Like, these don't need to stay a whole block. I don't know why my brain was trying to make them a whole block, but they don't need to be a whole block. Heck, these could be a tiny strip, and then these would be super big. Oh, I don't think there's a difference between how flat they are, but I'm gonna go with this. Hold up, let me resize these real quick. Because I could make these super thin, actually. But my brain just didn't register that I could. I guess. That's all I could think of. That my brain just was like, yeah, no. No can do. Even though it is clear I could have. Again, I don't know why I was building on such a why I'm stuck on like super like tight grid, because like that looks just as good as that, if not actually a little better. I actually wait, do you like this small or this small? Oh man, now that's a tough decision. I'm thinking I'm liking the tight fit one. I think it looks better than a one grid, but I don't know. Because I'm gonna go with this as a grid. Well, technically that's a 10 size 10. That's the size 4. So do you like the size 4 better or the size 10 better? I don't think a size 2 would do good. I feel like my fingers are gonna explode. Oh man, I created a YouTube short recently that I'm proud of, that I think I did good on. So, size 10, I think. So you like this one more? Because the only real difference you're looking at is the depth and hill. Right here compared to this little bit right there. That's all the difference. The biggest problem is again this side. So, but then again, I can just squeeze this and make that tiny. So. I'll think about it. I hate saying that, but right now that's the only thing I can think of to say. That's how it will kind of look together once I get it all done. Oh, I'll just do that. Instead of showing you something half baked, give you the whole thing and then let you decide after you get the whole image. One thing I don't want to do is make a decision, ask y'all's for input, and then make it seem like I'm just ignoring you guys when I'm not. It's just I'm a very indecisive person. Because again, this side's gonna, like I said, I'll just show you what it will look like when it's done. That's the best I can do for you at the moment. Just yeah, you're wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. And now I'm being taken down for... What is it? Goldfish? Goldfish is now after me? So... Yep, goldfish is after my head now. I realized I need to change the blocking up top of the other ones. I didn't do that. I need to change these out because of, well, I was gonna go ahead and inset all of these to the original, well, not to the original size, but to the, that's 18, that brings it down to 16. There you go. Even though if I'm just showing it based off of representation, I'm gonna... Okay, so this is how they would look. So the size 10 would go all the way out to the edge and would look like that, while a size 4 would end up being sunk into the thing itself. So that ultimately this is technically a size 40 altogether, while this one would be what, 22, 24 maybe? Yeah, 24. This would be a 24. That would be a 40. So and this is how it looked like going down. Oh, I didn't even do that up there. Hold up. I'll be honest. I know I asked you guys, but I'm leaning heavily more towards the 24s because of what it gives the aesthetic of it being sunken in, and not just like part of the thing itself. Like you go over here, you know, you get to see the metal or the beam instead of, you know, instantly seeing that. So tough choices. We could also always do a mix of both, so. But yeah, see, the problem is that if I wanted to go with this one, like the original, the problem with that is that it would go from being a 4x4 to a 5x5. So this is how much bigger each support beam would be. So wait, did I really not let this do? I thought I did. There we go. Yeah, the real challenge is just figuring out what I'm gonna do with these. I could probably just do this and get away with it. I'll do that. See, like, this is one of the cool things about this game is the grid. You could overlap stuff like that. Actually, I do like that a lot, surprisingly. So the good thing about this grid though is that it is aligned like so. Then I'll just have to resize these. That's it. I need to see how many. Well, I think he boosted it to 5,000. I think is the limit. So, but I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the other walls. Because that's probably one of the biggest things I'm gonna have a problem with. And that's mostly just due to the fact I don't know what an L pulp actually would look like. So, I don't think I've ever been to one. I might have. If I have, I can't remember. So, don't worry, I'm not actually deleting anything. I'm just changing the method. The method in which you obtain the data. 152. It's not gonna work. I don't think 352 will work. We'll have to wait and see actually now that I think about it. Oh no, okay, it works. So this is how it looks now. Oh yeah, having those extra shades in looks very nice. I'm glad I realized that before making some poor decisions. So, then I'm going to have this right here. Congratulations. I'm sacrificing this as the thing. I don't know exactly where I want this thing to be. I'm thinking a little above this one. 330. So it'd be like right here. Nah. Too high. Okay, what about downhill? Okay, yeah, I can work with that. Or I can make it to where it's underneath that, but no, I think this is plenty high enough. Realistically, I don't, because this is gonna go all the way out hill. It's not even gonna be the full size. I'm thinking about going. What size? It's 352. 352 down to 282. That would be 700? No, 7. So that's 280. So it'd kind of be like this, which would then lead out to another set of docks, I would say. Can't tell. Looks weird. But it fits. Okay, it fits, so. So basically, whenever these guys yeah, I guess. So let's make this the platform size. Oh wait, never mind. I think that's a little too big. Let's see what we got. We go from one side to the other. How big is it? It is 352. Hey, what if we just were small and we took the size of this? It's 212. 212. I'm gonna go 212 from the inside. Just because I think that would do better. And I'm gonna bump it up to 220 because again, my brain likes those clean, smooth numbers. That looks about right. Now the real question is how much taller do these need to be now? Also, how am I gonna line this up correctly? Just like that. So, in essence, this is what one walkway would look like. I think. So how big should we should probably, you know, almost double it maybe? Got it. Okay, I know what I'll do. Instead of struggling to figure out that, what I'm gonna do is have this line up like that, and you know, we now have three competitors showing up for different catwalks. Or supports, I guess. So over here, option one. Well, not option one, but in option one is we got this. I don't know where that would fit in. Option two resides like this, and option three goes in like this. And the worst part is that they each share like unique different roles. Like I could definitely see this one, like this one, these two could be for like, you know, like connecting it like this, while something like this I feel like would be better for like having the ships come in and these be the supporting outside sizes. Ah, I don't know. Okay. I don't know what to choose now. Hey, Utah, how you doing? You on the YouTube Shorts, I see. How's YouTube Shorts treating you? You can always come over to the larger screen. Why better than Shorts? I don't. Let me see. I need to figure out how to get YouTube Shorts to link up to the chat, because it works with regular YouTube, and it works with non-regular YouTube. It works with Twitch and YouTube, but yeah, back to you. I like how right now it was just a voice in my head that I guess technically doesn't exist, but does. Like, if you guys wouldn't see him outside of the basically YouTube Shorts, basically like a ghost. So here's the dilemma I'm stuck with, Uthal, and I'll go ahead and tell you. But I've basically made 3 different bridge systems, and all of them are good, just as bad as they don't fit. So there's bridge 1 is this, like this. This could be used for like underground cargos. Spooky man. How you doing, Uthal? I saw you being depressed earlier. What's up? There you go. I'll just keep these things a little more separated. So I got this. No? No what? No, are you no longer depressed, or how you doing now? Also, did you like my YouTube short? It didn't do as good as I guess I had hoped for, but I'm still proud of it. I'm proud of how it came out. I spent probably like 2 hours working on it. But anyways. Oh, you mean the video? Yeah, it's the YouTube short. Not the stream, the YouTube short that I created that I sent to you. First it was blurry and now it's not blurry. You said it was okay. You didn't say it was good, you just said it was okay. And also I didn't want it to be blurry, that's why I went and redid it. Because I wanted the image to be crisp. I didn't want it to be like a blurry, low resolution video. That's all. So, I need to figure out which one of these I'm going to use. Also, I'd be better if someone would play Helldivers with me. Who? Is it a Zeg? You want Zeg to play Helldivers with you? My brain wants to explode because of the decision. I have decision fatigue. I thought you enjoyed playing Helldivers with Zeg, so I figured you were just talking about wanting to play with Zeg. It's just how my brain operates. So here's the greatest question of all. How much taller does this need to be? It needs to be like no amount bit taller. Oh really? He doesn't? I thought he did. I thought it was like one of your mini partners you have in your list of infinite partners. My bad. I think it's that? You have no one to play with? Well, I mean, I was like that for the longest time with Helldivers, okay? So I understand. I do understand not having people to play with. So I take it's his eye. You abandoned me? Abandoned me? Super. I didn't abandon you. I got Brickadia. We had to fight the automaton. See, I'll show you. I'm gonna save this real quick. So, I will show you the threat we had to deal with. We even got a billboard of it. Up and going. Give me a little bit. It's right over here. We gotta get stuff to load in and not explode. I'm waiting for these things. Okay, there we go. What is it? See, we had to deal with our own automaton threat. Hey, Bohem. I will figure out your name one of these days, Shane. Wait, is that? I didn't say, is that a Miyabi? That is not a Miyabi. I am severely disappointed. But yeah, we had to deal with, and also, I was hitting my desk. Because I felt like it. I got disappointed in something. Sorry? I wasn't hitting it hard. It was like, so. I wasn't like, ah! I wasn't nothing hard. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, no, I didn't hit it hard, did it? I guess. Okay, so I need to be like, because like it wasn't that hard. It was literally just thunk, thunk, thunk. You know, I could have hit it way harder, but. Oh, okay. Love you too, Mom. So, yeah, see. SPDE, I mean, I know that's these guys, but we had to deal with automatons because it was like, totally not an automaton spy joined in. And then after that happened, these signs started popping up everywhere. So we've already had to deal with the automaton, and there's a few Illuminate hiding around. I know they all. They're somewhere hiding in that right random cloud. So I also have my dog. It was my dog. I decided after lots of angle issues. What is that? After many minutes of angle issues, I decided to just have my crane just be an ankle at this point for now until we figured it out later. So, also, I was hitting my desk a little too hard and it made the whole house shake apparently. You there? Are you there, Uther? You there, Uther? Uther? Have thou abandoned me? You have abandoned me. Okay. Okay. And this is why I was not building on the solar, because of the lag. I was building this super epic, dope building. I have no clue what it is, but dang, is it cool. So. Honestly, I thought you would enjoy this game at some point, Uther, if you ever got past the $30 paywall to get into the game. I did not save, did I? No, I didn't. I'm thankful for auto-saving. Alright, hey, Diane Sen, serious question. Should I... Should I either A, use these for this main path or these for the main path? because I'm thinking of using them like this now. But it's just like, I need to figure out which one I'm going to do. I got to go now. Message me later. Super Oath needs us. You got this, Uthel. Defend Super Oath. The planet that will not defend you. But yeah. I was thinking I could build like... I have hiccups now. I'm going to explode. But yeah, should I build them like this? Like 3 of them? Like that? Or should I do the thinner ones? You like these? The problem is I have no way of knowing what this wall is. So what I'm gonna do instead is actually break the walls and build outside of this grid. I hate it when it does that. Oh, bugger. Micro bricks. I'm only using these really right now anyways. Come on, there we go. There you go. I need to move this now. Ugh. So this is what the support pillars look like now. Going out to the docks. And then I think what I'm gonna do... Okay, I think I figured out a game plan. So what I'm gonna do is these are going to be the main supports. Give me a minute, I'm just making sure everything's connected to the ground. These are connected to the supports, and these right here will basically be the there'll only be 2 of these, and these will be placed in the middle hill. So these will be like this to create the divides. I don't know what the middle is at the moment, but it'd basically be like right around here is what I'm gonna guess. I don't know. And give me a minute. You know, I'm not too much helpful. So it'd basically be like right here in between, and then when it got to the outer parts, we'll have these be the main piece. That, or we will go like, see, because I really want these to be really facing the things. Also, how you doing, Jane? I don't know if you're still there or not, but how you doing? Let me figure out the centermost point. So how big is this? 560? 560, so 280? 280. And is that 280? Yeah, that's 280. So this block right here is the absolute center. So if I want to, you know, do this later, it's just, you know. It just makes my life easier. So that's the middle of these. So I should probably go and do the other one as well. Wouldn't hurt. But if I do this, then, like I said, I want these to be, like, imagine these going out to, like, right here. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Give me a minute. I don't know how many docks I should have either, actually, now that I think about it. Because if I do this, there's only 4 docks. So it's just like, So how many docks should I do? How many docks should I do? I'm not gonna assume this is gonna end well, so let's see. Let's go ahead and see how well this grid lines up to this grid. So I don't see it being very good. We are not placing with physics. Placing with physics would be a horrible decision. Looks like it actually lines up pretty well like this. If I did that, what does that look like? Oh dang. So we could theoretically have them like this. That would be... we'd want what, one right here-ish? I don't know what the middle is. Yeah, so we could do that. I like the idea of that one. What do you think? Because this side, this is well like a space, not a spaceship, a L-ship. Would come in and kind of dock right here, and the people would get off and go on over and into the building. That's the game plan with those. So. That's what I was thinking. So. Now let's bring these pillows out more. I'm gonna bring them out to, let's say 472, 470. Okay, well, 470 this way. And I'm gonna just try and line up the grid to be with the, actually I'm gonna do 450. 450, make sure this is right butt up against it. Are you going to add more detail to the walkways? I do plan to, but I guess ultimately what you would call this is a brick out. I do it all the time with video games. When I'm making a video game, I create a rough image, basically, of what it's gonna look like. Just so that, you know, so that later when I go in to start adding all the extra details, I can actually see the details better. Most of the distance is 300, so 150. So basically, and you'll see what I'm about to do. So if I go over here and align this up to the grid down below. I think that's lined up. bring this back. So if I do this, now line it up, then with this right here, then that should give me messed up, but anyways, that should give me the size I need, and that's how many docks would be placed. Problem is I didn't do it correctly because of, well, I didn't bring it up. So yeah, so I need to do that again, unfortunately, because like I said, I did not plan correctly. No, I should have brought this up by some. Don't know how much is some, so let me just pull this back, I guess. Left ticks. And let's see. Is that about right? Yeah. Okay. Now if I actually do it, this should actually line up correctly. Eventually, I hope to be able to, yeah, see, that's supposed to line up like this. And you go all the way out like this. Voila. And then what I can do is knock these out. These don't matter anymore. So the good thing about these platforms and the way I guess they're going to be set up is that these platforms can be docked in two different ways. So you can either dock into the sleeves hill or come up to the side and dock like that down there. And I think what I'm going to do to fix this gap hill is just take these and just line them up. Kinda can't do that though, can I? I gotta figure something out for these middle pieces. You know what? That's what it is. It's a super L port. I don't know why I keep calling these L ports. Not L port. L docks. So did I do it correctly? Okay, I did. Okay. So literally. Oh yeah, I can't do it like that though, can I? No, that's fine. Because what I can do instead is, even though it's not going to be as enjoyable, I guess, I can. I need to figure out how many blocks I need to go over. Hold up. So from hill to hill is 50 blocks. So I need to go over 50 to connect these up. What can I do to do 50 in how many? Around 90? I'm gonna go with an assumption of 90. So 50 by 90. That's what we're looking at. So if we do that in 5, then what can we do to get to 90 in 5 steps? What time? Wait, that was a number. 9 times what equals 50, y'all? No, 5 times 18. There we go. We got our block now. I just hope I mathed correctly. I did not math too exactly correctly, but that's fine. Because I can still just do this. Bonk. I should have, what? Done it. Wait, what size is this? 10 by 18, so 5. So we could only do 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we did 4. Which means I just messed up on something somewhere. I don't know. I just assumed the wrong distance. But that's fine. We'll just bring it up to like this. It's not too big of a deal. Now we slap it on like so. Now we actually gotta knock out these middle pieces. Which is fine. Right, then we're going to paint it. This is how it's gonna look. Oh. Give me a minute. Actually, I need a... What is that? 156? And we bring these on out. Once we get these set up, these will just blend in fine. But what do you think for like these being supported like this? You think that looks like a good shape? The holograms are gonna continue. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the holograms. It's ultimately the same thing. Get this, but we just gotta scale it down. We do this. I don't know how I feel about that though. Huh. I'm not gonna complain. Just again, I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, if it works, it works, so. This is one of the things I guess gonna get a little tricky now. Because we can't really, you know, do this the same way. We gotta have double the blocks. So we gotta basically cut this one down by 2. So if it's 18 this way, and now it needs to be, okay, so 4 by 8, I guess. Nope. Go by 8 by 6? I don't think we're gonna have a happy ending, are we? Don't think we're gonna have a happy ending with this one. I think regardless of what I try, it's not gonna end up correct. Unless, you know what? Fine. I did this once before. Yeah, nothing we can do about this. Aw, dang. You know what, though? I guess that's fine. I should have saw this one, seen that coming. I need to figure out how to do that, though, now. It's almost like if I'm gonna want to do that, I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to make a really. Because if I want to do that, it's basically I gotta do this. Problem with that though is because it's not lining up like the others. If I try to do it, it's actually just gonna flop. So what I might end up doing instead is, nope. I gotta figure out the ratio. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I can enable ghost mode. If I can figure out where the exit is. Because yeah, as you can see, eventually this is just gonna. If we continue down the route of this, it's gonna eventually just pop out and it just won't do right. Yeah, we'll just progressively getting closer to the edge. Basically, this is how it would look. And that's not what I'm wanting. So, let's figure something out. I got plenty of time. If I want to do, I could do it 8 by 14. I don't know how well that would link up, but when I say link up, I meant like how, yeah, no, it doesn't line up at the end, and even at that, it's oh, dang. I gotta think now. I gotta figure out what I gotta do. Right, if it is a simple, you know, if it is simple like this, it would be no problem. You know, I could just, you know. What would it line up at? Right here? Yeah, so it'd be It ultimately just come down to like being right there. And what I mean right there, I'm talking about this part right here would come down to right here and link up right there like that. And knowing anything, this is how the inside would be fit. We would end up doing something like this. Give me a minute. The reason why shapes like this are so much better is because we don't have. If we do need to shrink the size, it got a shrinkable size that fits together. In other words, we are basically, if I want this to walk like I want it to, I guess I should have saw that coming. But yeah, this is how it would have looked like. So we could probably. Oh, let's do this. We know that this starts here. It goes down to 10. So let's do 12 by 20. Let's do 12 by 20. That will give me a smooth base plate to walk off of. I'll show you what I mean. With this being like this, I guess ultimately, yeah, I could do a size like that, or I could, you know, I could, the next one would have to be 8 by 4, I think. No. What's the sizes? So 20, so the next one I could do is 10 by 6. 10 by 6. And that's about it. None of the other ones are actually, you know, good enough. So we can do that one. Okay, Dying Sands. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see how this is gonna look. Yeah. That's actually why I was doing the original one. You know what? I know what I'll do. Call me lazy, call me what you want. I'm just gonna make these by that. And this hologram effect. Hologram effect, I'm just gonna do this. It's not gonna reach all the way, but it will look good enough to at least satisfy me, I guess. So that's basically what I'm gonna do right there. Actually, you know what? No, it would be better is if I just back these up by this little bit. Then what I could just do is just come on in here, get this fellow, come on in here, do this. Done that. Block it off, you know. I could even line it up to the outside, maybe. Yeah, actually, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna wanna do this at least three blocks wide. And that is ultimately what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have this basically just be this. And then that can just go in. And welcome back. I came up with a decision. It's probably not a favorite decision. It's definitely not my ideal, you know, solution. But it's a solution that works, and I ain't gonna complain about it. So, but basically, instead of dealing with the hassle of trying to find a ratio that doesn't exist, and the reason why I say it doesn't exist is because if I change it just a little bit, then all the scaling is gonna be off, and I would have to realign these, but then these will no longer fit with these like they do. So what I'm doing now is just it's cheap, it's muddy, it's probably uncreative, but I'm just having to bow out of it, I guess. Oh, I'll fix that later. But all it is this. We're just doing this. Well, splitting up the sizes into these grids. So that ends there and then goes on to be this. Because there's no way I could get that hologram effect at that angle. Also, thanks for the subscription. Subscription over on YouTube, Swaggy SM64. It's a pleasure to have you on board. I saw I didn't notice earlier. But yeah, so aside, but again, there's not much else I can really do about it, unfortunately. It's annoying. It's really annoying, actually. Now time for the next problem. Yeah, I was worried about that. I like how I can theoretically do this, but this isn't true mirroring. Especially once you realize that this is ultimately just, I guess, a facade. And I'm just gonna have to resize all of these. See? That's fine, actually. It's not as bad as actually having to redo all of them. Speaking of which, while I'm at it. Yeah? Wait a moment, what? Huh. Okay, now I go in with the selector. And then we just bring this guy right on over here. Have them line up. And now we have something, and now we know what we're working with. And actually what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm just gonna delete these. And instead of doing them like that, I'm just gonna snaggle this one. Flip it upside down like that. Make my life just a little bit easier. Just make my life a little bit easier. There we go. So that's how these are gonna look now. I will admit, honestly, that little bit of gray also does good. And this is what it looks like from down below. I like how it actually does curve. I'm glad that these actually came out really nicely. So. And it's this one, right? Yeah. The hard part isn't even all that hard. But that's how they look together in uniform. And you know what I realized I could just do? Just to make my life a whole lot easier. You can just do this. Once I get everything set up, I could just rotate it and align it on one of these grids. And just have it have this side copy onto that side. So what am I gonna do with these? Yeah, no, that's the part I haven't gotten around to figuring out just yet. Kind of wish this was the half of the size of the other one. It would make my job easier. I doubt it. Yeah. Nope. Because what I could have done is have this be like squeezed in between these guys, but I doubt it would work. I'm fairly certain they would clip into each other. Let's see. There's a little gap on that side. So it's either I butt up on one side or I butt up on the other. No, actually, now wait. Interesting. Very interesting. Now that I look at it. So what's interesting is that technically I could fit it in like this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Not for any really bad reason. It's just I don't particularly care for, you know, it constantly going up and down. But this one I will leave up to you guys. So do you guys want those there, or do you want me to build some sort of other thing to fill up the gap so that these still have their space in between? And these can be used somewhere else in the build. So I'll keep that just in case. Got any opinions? Do you want the thing there or not there? One would make it to where I was constantly going up and down. The other one would leave room for basically these L gaps right here. So, you gotta think about this one actually. If this was half the size it is though, I could definitely, I would probably put it there, but it's not small enough. What I might do is get some sort of like support like that is there. I think it's 40 down as well. That's not. You could do a beam like this, you know, and have these connect up. I don't know. I don't know. Huh. There's an expensive option B. Actually, I just realized. Which would basically revolve into the platforms doing like this. And having this connect up to that down there, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. Looks pretty empty without anything in the middle. I know that's right. Well, I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Because if I don't do anything, yeah, it looks absolutely deserted. Okay, what if, no. Well, wait a moment. Okay, what if I did something more like this, deleted those. Can't do that because it's a little too big, right? Yeah. What if I basically did this? And then I have like these connected with like little beans, and then this continues on straight. Oh, maybe I can just do something like this. Maybe. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna try this real quick. Maybe a kinda centrical diamond shoulder shape to connect all the platforms could be pretty cool. True, I could try that. Didn't think of something like that. No, you know what? I'm gonna test this out, but I'm also gonna implement your idea at the same time. Oh, dang it. So I'm thinking we could thinking something like this. Let's look. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. I wasn't thinking that. Ooey. But you're talking about having, I don't know what the middles of this is. I know what this middle is right here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's bring this down. So we got 10 blocks, 20 blocks this way. This is what it looked like this side. So then what's the size of this one? I was not paying attention. It's 220, so 1010. Tintin. So in theory, this 4x4 is the absolute center of this one over here. So The way I'm interpreting your thing is that we would have do it like this. So let's bring I'm thinking like you're thinking of something like this. Hold up. So we would go down, and so this would be sorry, I know it looks a little sloppy right now, but basically this would be hill, and then we would have like this over hill connecting on over to into like that. Oh, I know I was really sloppy with that, but it would have a giant angle full. That is not what I wanted to do. Alright, so so you're talking about something like to it would connect up like this at the top, and then it would go down. Or are you wanting something? Because what I was thinking I could do is if I take this, I copy and paste it, then I line it up to match with the grid. So if I match this up to this grid, zoom in. Because what I was thinking I could do is bring this out like this. So we could do a mix of both, have that going down, but also having these connect up to it. Give me a minute. Because I do like the idea of that. Okay, I think I figured something out actually. Also, one of the things I was thinking of doing, and I know this is just a me thing at the moment, but one of the things I was thinking of doing, and I haven't told you guys about, but each group has its own coloring. So these first few. Let's see how many. I'm curious now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each section has 5. Dang it. So that means 10. So I could have 5. So I was thinking, like this and this one be one color. This one and this one be another color. Maybe these two be a one color, and have like 10 different colors switching out for like this one could be this side could be green red. I don't know yet. Oh, actually, you know what, if I could do three and then three sets, which would be color 1 hill, color 2 hill, and then have this last section be one color. So it could be like blues and blue be for like color, I don't know, let's just say security or whatever, like you know, police aircraft, other stuff like that. these two could be green or orange for civilians and visitors, and then this one could be for like orange for like cargo or something like that. And it'd be like orange and red. Actually, if anything, it would be yellow or blue. Because I'm thinking I'm giving the blue, but the colors could be like, oh, actually, you know what? I got the color palette. So I'm thinking we could have a few colors. So let's see. Let's start off with the idea of 6 of them. So if I were to do 6, what colors would I do? Well, we already know we have, which blue is that? That's this blue almost. So we got that blue. So we could have a darker red. Actually, I think that one's a little too dark. Let's go bridal. Dark red. I think I would go with more like this type of green. We could go orange. Orange. Yeah, purple. Do you guys like the color purple? Purple, and we could do yellow. So you could have those 4 colors to signal each different thing, but like, so let's at least break that into 3 different colors with accents. Because what we could do is we could do colors with accents, but then again, literally most of those is like, it's bright blue, dark blue, bright red, dark red, green, dark green, yellow. Yellow doesn't really have a dark yellow, so we'll do brown. Orange, also a type of brown, maybe, I don't know. We could do yellow, orange. So that would basically break it down to this color. This color being a primary color, this color being a primary color, and then this color being a primary color. Having those 3, and then the accent colors would be... Sorry, give me a minute, I'm just getting colors. Dark green. Obviously these would be holograms, so they won't look like that, but like we got that plus guessing is like dark blue and then yellow brown, orange brown. I don't know if I like the brown or if I'd go with red. But basically the idea would be just, you know, go with darker colors of itself, or we could change all those blue ones to go with like a... I'm tired of replacing these. We could go with a color scheme of... I don't think it would look good, but we could go with color scheme of that plus this color scheme of dark blue, orange to red still, and then green to... I'm actually thinking cyan. No, because I was thinking blue to... Oh. And then green. Green to what though? Let's see. Got orange, yellow. So, because typically I would pair cyan and that together. I don't know. I gotta think of that. What colors do you think I should use though? I am gonna keep cyan. Cyan and dark blue is kind of like a staple. So it's now just comes down to which one of these, which versions of these colors would you choose? Actually, now that I think about it, we could choose red. A brighter red inside with a, yeah, I guess, yeah, with a purple. No, I was thinking, oh, this would invert it, so we could do red and yellow. And then, again, if I do green, I want to use cyan. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this like this. Just to bring it up to 50. 50 by 70. We already got the colors, so we might as well just go ahead and snag them. Don't worry. Okay. We got blue. So if we do red, actually, you know what? What if we did red hologram? Dark red as a hologram. That is how that would look. And then if we did green, now I'm curious to do green and purple actually. Those would be the 3 color groups, but we could also try something like embodying it to well it's like this one. You could embody that one to be this to be glow in the back. Glow actually. I don't like that red. Back though. There we go. That red with the hologram yellow. Got that yellow, but we also got that yellow. Actually, no, let's go with that yellow. Alright. No. Cozy. XG. So we got those 2 options for if we want to do red. We could go with a red, we could go with red hill, yellow, and yellow in the back. Oh, you know what, actually? Hold up. I wonder if an orange would do better instead of yellow. Maybe, but only if you can find a brighter orange. Dying Sands, I'm having difficulties. Maybe... No, I doubt that would look good. Grab that, but then let's also grab this one. I can't think, but I think it would definitely be a... This one would be a bright on dog. I don't like the... This one though, this one I haven't the slightest clue what I would do with still. Because I'll just be blunt. Purple doesn't look too good, but what do you think, Dying Sands? What color groups would you go with? I also got all these other variants if I needed to choose a different color. Colors that went well. Well, I guess purple and green are actually like colors that combine. So, Dying Sands, you there? You there, man? I'm struggling here. I'm chilling. I'm just trying to think of what I should do. What I hate the idea of this, but what if I did like a brown? I'll be honest. Can't tell. I think the red's too vibrant. Maybe that's the problem. The red's too vibrant. So we need a darker red. I'm not too sure. Maybe you can look up color wheels. True. Ooh, actually, you know what? That's fine, actually. I still wish I could get a slightly darker yellow without going into the oranges. But I don't think that's really an option. So what if I did... I know this is dumb. What if I did and now? See, the problem is me and Color Theory don't really get along well. So I guess in the meantime, do you have any particular favorites, Dying Sands? Because my brain, realistically, this is what my brain goes. My brain wants to do. Yeah, no, actually, never mind. My brain did want to do that, but now it really doesn't. Wait, we could also just do something like this. No, it's dumb, but I don't like that at all. Like those I don't like it, and then those I really don't like it. So you could also go yellow and black. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with yellow and black. I know that those are typically colors used together, but I like that yellow and black a lot more than I thought I would. Hold up, what about this fellow? What is it? 3 down, 3 over to the gray. This one? How'd this look? You know what? Actually, I think I got him. Hey, Dying Sands, what you think of these now? I know the yellow and blue are fairly close together. Oh, not the yellow. The green and blue would be fairly close together color-wise, but the next biggest problem is that the colors will actually be changing some degree because they have the lightings differently. Now, what do you think? For the 3 color groups. We could, like I said, I know this one is very close to this one, and I already knew that would be a problem with the greens. And you know what, actually, I did say I could try that. Actually, you know what, that looks not that bad. Ugh. I think the yellow and stuff would work good just regardless. The yellow and black, even though it's dramatically different from these two. So what do you think? You think that's good, or you think we need to work on figuring out these colors first? I find it funny that, like, you want super shiny, you don't go with 100% metallic, you go with 0% metallic. You want something pasty, you know? Well, see, the good thing about the holograms blending the way you're talking about is that they're already going to be kind of separated up right here. Because what, it's going to be these two, and then these 3, with like this section right here being cut up in half, and this section right here being cut up in half. So, because basically here, let's see if I can set one up. So the yellow's gonna be going regardless. I would say. The downfall to this is I need to have at least one of these broken open if I want it to use. Dang it! Oh. If I'm gonna use the spray paint tool the way I intend to, I have to at least break one of these open for each one. I don't really actually like that blue there. I mean, it's not gonna be used, but yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Done goofed up again, y'all. Alt click. Alt. then we'd go over here with this. Take the black one. Like I said, these would be divided up. Can't even tell the black ones all put on blue. You can tell it on the yellow. Like I said, it really does good with the yellow. I think most of that though is just due to the fact that yellow is just in general a really bright color. So just having something super contrasting with it just helps a lot with it. Did I color these in? No, I didn't. I hate how long it takes to actually register that I've painted it. Sometimes, because sometimes it takes forever and then you don't know. I wish I could just select a grid and then paint inside that grid I just selected. Anyways. Okay, let's get this sorted out real quick. Yellow and black definitely looks like caution, but it is also the most industrious colors I could think of finding. So literally, I'm just gonna leave no open spots. Dang it. That's fine. But yeah, this would look something like that, and then once you get over to these guys are gonna be a brat, aren't they? I'm gonna leave just a gap open on all of the ones I haven't done yet. Now the question is how well will these be distinct from people far away? That's going to be the biggest question of all. These they did on the outside, yeah. Just gonna go ahead and do all these on the inside just so that I know at least what I have. Did I say outside? I meant inside. My bad. Because I want these to be very distinctly noticeable from distances not close by. Like, haha, I found that. I just noticed that. We spotted a guy trying to hide. A blue in the yellows. I didn't touch these, did I? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Give me a minute, I'm just doing some painting. You guys get to hear the jumbling in my mind. That goes through my mind every time I'm building. I'm sorry you guys get to hear all the chaos in my head. Some of you guys will like it, some of you guys will absolutely hate me afterwards. To those that dislike me afterwards, oh well. Here's the next question, because I got to prepare for nighttime as well. So that's something I gotta think about at some point, is how am I gonna approach doing the night lighting. Right, there we go. You get to hear the vacancies and then the times when I'm just talking. Though most of the time I talk to myself in my head when I'm doing this. I'm like, what looks good? What looks good? Why is this off? Which one should I choose? And then it just explodes into like a chaos arena. Ooh. I will admit, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It looks nice. I do think the holograms blend together a bit, though. Okay. Well, I should have expected as much. Oh. Oh yeah. That is a problem. I think what I'm gonna do is just ignore them. That's the best idea I got. Just ignore them. How much on the outside? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shadow reference. I really don't. These are, like I said, these are way too, you know what? That's what I'll do. I should just make these for measuring. So that when I need to measure, actually, it's not even for measuring. I can literally use this for almost anything. That's gonna be the next annoying problem, actually. Never mind. Yeah. Now I can just swamp. Bump that there, bump this hill. Bring it over one. And mess up because the grids weren't actually aligned. And now I'm thinking of Captain Underpants. Captain Underpants. Fall on the outside. On the outside? Yeah. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, and I think what I'm gonna do. Now this is probably gonna come off as lazy, but I'm actually just gonna slap this guy right on downhill. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just put this guy right downhill. Because I really don't want this right here to go back down. I want this to stay up. So, and actually, if anything, I gotta. Oh, it'd be nice if I could just stand up. That's fine. No one killed anyways, right? How? This is really just so I can place a quick jab into it. And then I'm gonna rescale these. I'm gonna set these measuring bricks out here in case I need them later. Because I don't think there's gonna be any size really small enough for me not to really. Now that's odd. And that's why. It's odd because these round up. They don't stop like the other ones do. Because if they did, well, this. Which actually I wouldn't let it do like that. So, it is. Oh, no, I like fall though. Huh. So, yeah. I like that. What do you think, Diane? Since I know it may look a little awkward with that one being downhill, but again, I really didn't want this to go up and then go back down. I kind of wanted this to just kind of keep on going. I guess a way we could remedy it is by having one of these, like, right here. Sorry, I said right now, but I meant like right here, and just scaled up. Because ultimately, this is the central pieces you were talking about. That you wanted stuff to be there anyways. So. Let's see. I can definitely feel the 101 degrees outside. So it could look like this. Actually, if I'm going to do that, I should just go ahead and put this up here as well then. And then, but what I was thinking for your little your thing in the middle right there is, and I'll show you. We have 3 of these. We got 3 colors, and give me a minute. Okay, so you could go with something like that, and then have these supports down here, or you could remove this center one and just have this place be open. So it's kind of a your call. Do you want this to be here, or see? Here's the good part about this game. I can just do that. So do you want this part to be empty with that pillow on full display, or do you want these here with the top part of those pillows being, you know, chopped up? I'll give you guys some time. I don't know how much time is a good amount of time. So I'll just kind of do this for a little bit until my brain is happy. And now I'm indecisive myself. What am I talking about? I'm always indecisive. I think actually if I'm going to do anything, it would actually be like, I would delete that one. Instead of just having nothing though, I would just have it like that. Also, the idea with the dying census thing is even, so it would be 20, basically, that would go down. Give me a minute. $20, $20, $20. Bring all of these down. Oh, there you go. Bring all of these down. Delete all of these. Yeah. I'm gonna just try my best to line it up like so. And then I need to get in here. Really, can I not? Okay, Alt G. Again, I keep forgetting I can do that, but have these go up. Wait a minute, you didn't go up all the way, did you? Oh no, you did, okay. And bring these down. And then let me fly on over here. Let me take this pillow. And then these pillows right here would basically be like this. And let me shrink these in. Full? Yeah, full. And we could add extra details to the little bits out here. You know, it'd basically look something like that, and we could go with this size. Oh, because of how small this look, we could go from full to basically 2 blocks to full blocks. Oh dang, this is really on point, like terrifyingly so with this downhill. Interesting. So that's kind of up to you guys what you guys want to do with that at the moment. That's the idea. Do you want to go with 2 wide in the middle or 4 wide? I guess is the question. Actually, instead of doing that, let's be sensible. We'll move that out hill. Actually, you know what? We'll just modify this one then. Go from that much to that much. This is 40, right? Yeah. Oh, hold up. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually a slight O on my behalf. Yeah. I need to go and change that one now. Oh. It doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm really focusing now. So we could go for the small size centers, or go for these large center pieces. Which one would you like, Dying? Since you were talking about, since you came up with the idea of the diamond and all that, I figured you would want at least a say in it. Large? Okay. I was thinking that too. So, good thing is, well, at least I hope, that if my eyes don't deceive me, I should be able to just do this almost. You know what? That's fine. We can line it up. This. I can't tell if that's actually lined up in the middle or not. Which kind of sucks, but I can't really say or do anything about it, unfortunately. So, we'll just hope it's good enough. And let's see. How bad off is it? 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, centered. And like I said, what I can do is, you know, I was thinking of this also, is drop this down to like 70, I guess, is a good number. And literally just coming on in here with this. I guess 18 now. Doing that. Oh, if we want to get really fancy. We can, this is why I keep both of these wedges. Because one of them is just easier to deal with. But what I could also do, you know, if we wanted to go fancy with this, is we could, well, I guess that's the color we're gonna choose. But we could, do that and have it angled inwards at the top. Just, you know, add some more shapes, some more depth. Just a few little nitpicks, things here and there. We'll get to that later, though. Well, the problem is we can't rely on that one level. And we'd only have 2 colors. This one would be blue. And, these will just be pillows. That's all I can really say. Because these are gonna just be pillows. Is the size 220, 210, 10, and then we're gonna go from this right here. Never mind. We're gonna go from this right here to this right here. That's the 100. That's not 150. 50. So, and then we go down like this. This is the centerpiece. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. Anyways, we could just, if we get this lined up, we just come on over hill. Just do this. Pull this around the edges. I'm too lazy. There you go. Give me a minute. I'm like super like focused in right now. Oh yeah. I need to. Oh, I'm thinking about it. She was like, well, I'm thinking about it. I might as well go ahead and do it. Cut to the point. Really? Oh, man. I hate when I do that. So at least line it up that way. You gotta press Alt. I think that's good. That looks pretty lined up. The only things not really gonna be happy are these. Cause I gotta break these. So this is gonna be the real test though with the thing I was talking about. With the color blending. So also we don't have to do green. We could do another color. We could do, I guess, purple and pink. You wanna do purple and pink? We could do purple and pink. Instead of green and dark green, we could do purple and pink. What do you think? Would you like to do purple and pink? Pink inside, purple outside? I'll show you. Doesn't matter. Pink gooey interior with this purple. Those are looking decent looking purple. We could do something like that. I'm not sure about that. We would have to invert it. There's no other options. We would actually have to invert this one. If I don't, I'm gonna vomit uncontrollably. Maybe if I do a bright pink like this. So yeah, we could do that instead of that right there. I feel like that one actually is just better. That's how it would look though. So what do you think? What do you think? Purple and pink, that's the only color that would have to be inverted to go from a darker to a brighter, because going from brighter to darker just wouldn't work in my head. So, do you like that more than the green? We could also go and, what pink was I looking at? This one down. We could also fade it out, be more like that, actually. Do you like this? Okay, and now I know this one's very, very contrasting. So, but like, would you want it? I'll go give all three variants. You know what? That one's just gonna stay cockeyed. So, most pink at the top to the most faded pink at the bottom. And you can choose which set of the three you like the most, or which one you think would do the best. Makes me wonder how these would do. But I know that the only ones that actually show up at these low frequencies is what I'm gonna call it. These is the like if you go with the black, you ain't gonna see that. So it only works better with brighter colors. I don't know which color is which, so we'll just go with this one. No, see, like, that's just non-existent. Those only show up on inverted, so 1, 2, 3, you guys can vote. One being the most bright at the top, and one is being more of a dim color at the bottom. Don't know why I started jumping, but I did. Yay! Thank you for the follow, Tomato. How you doing? Sorry if I butchered your name. Okay, so chill. We're working on an airport for the Cyberpunk build, and this is what we've got so far. It ain't much. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. I guess a little self-introduction is necessary because, you know, some people just don't know I exist, which is perfectly fine. It just means I got room to grow. But basically, hey, I'm Mr. Wolfuff. I've gotten addicted to playing Brickadia. And I play Lego Batman on Tuesdays. That's kind of all there is already. That's my whole story. Remind me never to do the yellow and pink and that. So we're color coding everything. Because I like colors and I like to color code. Okay, I'm curious. What is that? Okay, so I can just sneak in and just do this. So. Nice. I'll admit though, I do like this kind of dark blue with the purple. Yeah, what do you guys think? Ooh, now we got some rivalry going on. You know what? I'm curious. What if I embodied the color schemes? Not embodied it as in that, but like what if how would this look? Yeah, no, that one's not too good. But with the dark blue, this is what it would look like. Man, I don't know. I think we should just stick with what we got. You know. Yeah, it looks good, but we should probably just stick with the pink. I don't know. This looks more fancy. Do we go stick with pink and purple, or do we go dark blue and purple? Which one suits your fancy? You know what? Since we're already at it, let's see what black and purple looks like. Dang it, black and purple all. I don't know what to choose. So hard. Right now we're trying to figure. So we got 1 vote for going pink and 1 vote for going blue, and then we got purple and black. So we got gothic. We could go gothic. We could go royalty, or we could go pinky. I don't know what else to call this. Pinky, royalty, or goth. Hey, Pixel Thomas, how you doing? How you doing, Pixel Thomas? You having a good day so far? Well, debating on color scheme. Should we go gothic purple with black, royalty with a dark blue and purple background, or should we go pinky or lollipop? I guess I don't know what color to call this. With it's purple and a bright pink. Right now we got 1 vote for a lollipop and we got 1 vote for royalty. So bad at making decisions. Oh, what color is this? That is literally the same color. Okay. Yeah, I woke up at 4:30 p.m. after a night out. Ooh. Ooh. Dang. Broski be sleeping all night long. What is it? This one? Oh, this one. This one. Pink matches the brightness of the other colors, though. True. It does. Well, then again, this one is literally yellow and black. So if we go any brighter with this one, we'll just be blind. So, well, the good news is I'm not too worried. These are all color coded for their respective people. Ultimately, I don't know who the respective person is for these guys, but they're respective to purple. The good news is luckily the colors are changing are the outside colors, so that we are stuck choosing between, because we kind of figured out what we are, regardless of what the situation entails, we're going with the decisions. Anyways. And now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna do it like this. But if I do it like this, though, I don't know the full extent of how I should do this, because I realized that if anything, it should be like this, these 3, and then these 3. If there was another middle one that was like straight, then that would work. But other than that, it's I don't know. We gotta figure this out. But we will figure it out eventually. We'll figure it out. No. Not having that. Not having that. Beyond not having that. There we go. I'm gonna fight. Did not. Oh no. Well, the good news is, there we go. That was the good news. There we go. Yeah, let's see how the colors do in bulk. Let's go with that. We'll see how the colors go in bulk, and we'll make a decision later. Because for all we know, yeah, it might stick up with the color schemes, with the brightness. But, well, because it being so bright, a good contrast with the dark middle might do better. That's something we got, kind of still taking into consideration, I guess, with these things. So, I think I don't know what I'm doing, actually. I think I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's my general conclusion. Yeah, I guess that is how I'm going with it. It's based off of this right here, so. Me. not the colors I wanted to show. Alright. See, like, to me right now, it seems like going really dark is a good contrast. But again, that is just me. I'm you know. So let's get all these colored in. And then we will proceed with the detailing later. And let you guys fight it over after that. The biggest difference is if we do this color, we got 3 unique color palettes. So, instead of 1 base color palette, instead of 1 using the repeat color palette, we got 3 unique color palettes, so. I guess now that, looking at it in bulk, yeah, it does look good. So I don't know. Oh, well, I didn't need to do mass paint on that one, but I did. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, I thought I was tripping just then, y'all. I was so confused. I'm like, I thought I changed the color. Well, I thought I changed the outer one. I did, but it looked like I had. But because my brain was being a bully, I guess that's the only thing I could think of calling it. I thought that. No. So here's the color gradient, and it is very distinct from the rest. So. You know what? Yeah, I'll go with you guys on this one. I think the pink does look good with the color gradient. So that we have given the thing. Oh, hey, can't go unnoticed though. That'd be bad. So. There you go. I'm gonna move you out of the way. Yeah. So that's how it looks, y'all. What do you guys think? The purple with black or purple with white? I don't think I would do white. Oh, we can check and see how the white hologram would look. Yeah, no. Let's see, what about white? This one. Again, not really. Not really hitting. It looked like that. I think purple and pink did good. So you guys like it so far? The only thing left to do is actually just make this side of them. So, okay. Here's how I set it up, actually. Make that a little bit wide, I would say. If I don't go blindfold. No, it just looks like it needs to go. Oh man, bro, what was that? I don't even know what I'm talking about, y'all. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm being cringe with how I'm talking to myself due to mild frustration. I wanted to go alt. And bring it down. Or down. And then I'm actually going to do this right on over here. And then Which way would be the best way to position this? The best way to position this should probably just be pressing O. By the way, I'm playing Brickadia. Do you know of Brickadia? Do you know of Brickadia, Pixel Thomas? Have you seen any Brickadia videos or things yet? I like how this is casually just peeking off the edge. Just, you know, it doesn't kill. It's just doing it just to do it. Speaking of which, before we proceed, I should probably lock these down to the grid. Dang, I mean, I wanted this to be pretty tall because this is meant to carry L ships. So, which is why it's called the L docks. I think I hope I called it the L docks. Sky docks. I called it the Sky docks. Don't know why I called it the Sky docks, but you know, it's called the Sky docks. You know, because people like Sky docks. You know, what do you guys think I should call it? Sky dock or L dock? Because it's not meant for L planes. It's meant for L ships. So. Question is, I need to figure out how I'm going to import this thing because I could almost bet you anything this is over the block limit. So, anyways, bum 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 bum. Real. Sorry. Making noises in my head. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, a lot of these are designed just to get placed anyways. I can't do that. I need grid up with that one down there. There we go. No. 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 I got to do this. I've got to have these line up or else I'm gonna go crazy. So how should I do it? This is aligned. Technically, are you kidding me? Anyways, well, that's fine. That gives me the chance to do this at least. I did not want that to be a white hologram. I wanted that to be at least a significantly different color than this uphill. Like you. So I want these guys to line up, but these guys are not going to be nice enough to line up, aren't they? That's what the situation is going to be. It's going to be, I want them to line up, but they will not line up. So what's the best way of handling this situation? Well, startles, if anything's, yeah, no. So it's going to perpetually just not look the best. Dang. Also, I should bring that down. Any other ones like that? I'm gonna go ahead and check. Because, yeah, all of these guys are going to be swapped out except for the you. You guys are fine. I feel like I'm playing laser tag. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling laser tag vibes coming from this part. Uh-huh. Now here comes the sad part of this reality that I don't think I'm looking forward to reading. But can't tell how well that lines up. Yeah, I can't tell how good that would actually line up. So I need to figure something out. Because these are not gonna line up. So I think I got the solution now. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is basically just copy each one of these individually and paste them. Just paste each one individually. Oh, doc. Yeah, I can deal with that. Oh, wow. I just realized I was looking at the pot. I just saw the pot number, and yeah, we are definitely over a limit. Yeah, what I have to do is just line it up manually like these and just rotate it. So a lot of blocks will denied access, a lot of blocks will given access. Just gotta do an inspection. See if everything loaded in correctly, if it's all nice and aligned in a good way. Looks good, so. Okay. And now I just gotta do that 100 more times. Not really. But it feels like that. Good thing with this side of the dock is I do actually got a point of reference that I can use, which are these. Because as long as I get those to line up, and I get everything else to line up. Downside of this type of dock is that lining it up's a lot more annoying. Wait, no, yeah. We want it up like that. Nice. Okay. The dock part of the docks is almost done, y'all. Oh man, this is I'm getting excited. Cause I spent too much time hoping that this is gonna look good. So its only option now is to look good. If it doesn't look good, I'm gonna blow it up. Simple as that. The good news is I actually set the height correctly. So I don't have to worry if it's on level anymore or not. I just have to make sure that these bricks line up. There we go. And it's aligned. Another one in. And then now we take... Actually, we don't even really need that other side. What we do need, however, is this, and this, and this, and that, and Control-C and Control-V. So we make sure it ends up like so. And actually, we could do what we planned on doing, which is that. It blocks out these guys. These guys are the main fault consumption. But hey. And what I'm going to actually do, because my brain will not let me do it any other way, is this. I'm going to group these up based off of these right here. I like how I actually was intending to work on the main building for the most part, but as you can clearly see, I have yet to touch the main building any. Actually, I'm fine with that one being like that. My brain's too persnickety sometimes, I tell ya. Okay. Here's the outside of the aerodocks. And there's a little bit of excess, yeah, so it's called failed planning, y'all, but we won't let them know that we did not succeed at the planning stage. We will just let them know that we will perfectly good at it first time around. You know, and that they shouldn't have to worry and okay, no we did. Okay. That we were just so good that they were like, yes, so good 10. 10's a good number. Oh yeah, then I did this. There we go. Now I'm curious. I should probably go ahead and get everything copied over now. Even though we don't have a backside or the top to the main building, I should probably get everything copied over now. So let's see. How many parts are in this? How much you guys guessing? How much you guys gonna guess? I'm gonna say around 9,000 parts. 8 to 9,000 parts, that's what I'm guessing. Probably even 10. 8 to 10,000 parts. 12,600. Okay, we got 12,600. Anyone else? Anyone else got some ideas of how much it might be? Hmm. And that's probably part of the reason why it's so hot in here. Is because a little AC thing out on me. All these battery packs are dead now. Can't use any of them. Don't got a long enough charger either. Maybe. I don't even know how to plug it in at. Just follow it now. I guess they'll melt, but yeah, no. Okay, that's why I'm melting. Okay, tomato. Sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce her name. 12,601. Okay. So we got 12,600, 12,601. Save all selected bricks. Arrow. Arrow docs? Arrow docs. Docs. That is not how you spell docs. And it is... Dang, it's 6,000 blocks. Dang. I thought it'd been way more. Because I know that, like, this part right here, whenever we'd put it, is blocking out like 1,000. So I was like... oh no, it was like 500 whole section. So there was like 500. Oh well. I mean, it's gonna get above 12,000, but I need to jump on over to the silver on asphalt palms to place over 6,000 blocks. So let's see how well this goes. Let's save the real quick. I like the other docks, but this got to go into the water. Either this got to go into the water, or we gotta do something else. I don't know. Because I was thinking down there would actually be a lot of industry. Like, not industry, but like, you know. Okay, let's see if Broski's even in there. Cryptic, you on? Cryptic! 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 $6.1K, 6.5K, prefab, rip. Oh, what are they saying? Do you mind if I place a copy of what? Oh yes, gotta love the lag. Let's see if I can get a hold of Cryptic. Sorry, I'm messaging Cryptic at the moment to see, he's the owner of the Solval. I'm seeing if, I'm asking him what the max is for the, I can't just replace them. But yeah, no, so I'm trying to figure out what, how much I could place max. I know you can place down a template that is over 1 million blocks if you felt like it, but I don't know Cryptic's limit. I agree. Present the black little cube. I agree. Presented the black little cube. Man, we're getting, our team's getting bullied. Getting bullied. We need more people in the Solval so they can join the Finra Alcons, which both own a old dock and a new dock. So let me add them. Oh, I won't be able to see. Oh no, I guess I can see. No. Let's see what we get. If I add in all the details I want to that is not in the Solval, if I add in all the little extra details, I'm gonna have to add them in as I segment coming from here on out, because the large structure is for the most part, you know, done. It's now all the tiny detail work that needs to go into it. So it's like either A, I could spend the time and build it in this Solval every day, or I could build modules and have those be built inside of the other thing. And I'm not getting any response from Cryptic. I don't have any responses. That was really lucky. Yeah, here's the old dock, by the way. I gotta build lighting. I gotta do a few things for it. It's just I've been procrastinating. I've been procrastinating just due to the fact that there's I got mad. So now I'm building something else for a temporary amount of time. Until, you know, yeah, until it fixes itself. So Cryptic! Cryptic! And something crafted! Okay. Okay, thanks. Also, it's now called Oreo Docks, right? Aereo Docks, AERO Docks. I'm curious to see how it's gonna look. So, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting situation. I need to make sure that the line. Hey, Cryptic. Hey, Cryptic. How you doing, Cryptic? Cryptic. Hello. Actually, read the rules before leaving the area. They contain something. What do they contain? They contain directions to access the city. Huh. Hello. Cryptic. Hello, Cryptic. What are you doing, Cryptic? I'm so confused. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ba 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 ba. You know, so you plan on having the roles mention the exit then? Yeah, it is door hill. Like the exit of invisible rooms. Uh-huh. I don't think that's gonna... I was gonna say the police station seems like it's a better method. I don't know. We're just rating. By the way, I don't know yet. it really big. I can take you to the base plate though. Yeah, I could put it in the waddle. But yo, oh, prefabs, load prefabs. What is it? Paste build load, save, don't correct colors, paste. Oh. See, we could have it in the waddle, or we could have it out of the waddle. So we either we can place it in water, or later I can add props to the underside of the docks on the platform. So, and this is also just a base plate for me to start adding little details to the dock hall, and not the main building part. I got to finish the walls and stuff to the main building part of the docks. I spent too much time. So, but yeah, if you want it on land, I have a few plans in mind. If you want it in water, I got other plans. But I made a road for it to connect to. So, even if it's not the right size. So, yeah, and then so sorry, as you guys were just hearing me talk about it. Okay. So basically this right here, this is the main building. This is going to be where all the passengers go and get sorted out at. This is going to be where people load on and off to of the docks. And they go in through a giant door that poops them out into here, into a main central top hub. I think I might line it up to where there's a monorail, because we got the monorail hill, and it wouldn't surprise me if the monorail goes through part of the building, because the building is gonna go like 100 more block, you know, a bit more upwards. I don't know how much more upwards, but it's gonna go a little bit more upwards, that's for sure. So, but yes. Anyways, I will probably pick up me working on this. I mean, I'm gonna keep on working on it out off camera, probably. That's if you guys really, really want to keep watching me work on it. But I will probably end up just working on this off camera, doing a few minor details, by like where do people connect from, little ropes, stuff like that. Just the tiny details that most people will see but not think about. Like under oh, well, I'm glad I noticed that. There we go. But like one of the things I'm gonna add in, there's still some blocks on this. Dang. You see this? Did I miss all these? Seriously. I mean, so probably messed up over on this side as well, right? No? No? Huh. Sorry. But some of the things that would add in down here is like a base stock, and then for places like right here, we would have like little like landing pads almost. And so you would have you basically so here's how it would work. For big ships, they could park here. For vehicles or buses or just walk vehicles, those would end up coming in here. These would all have structural support to the ground instead of being rods straight down into the ground. There will be paths that lead up to this ramp uphill for the walking class. Yeah, the walking people that walk here. So they will get a little spot right uphill. No, I thought I moved it. But basically, ultimately, yeah, I'm just gonna do a lot of small details. Originally, I was thinking about drawing stuff up, and I'm still gonna draw the interior because there's the central hub, then there's the monorail system that connects into it, either there or uphill. So the monorail can connect right up to the top of this, I guess, if they wanted it to. And then down here, we got this road, which connects down to the main transit. Well, we got the monorail that can connect up into the inside. So I'll let you guys talk about that one a little more. But until then, yes. So I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I feel like I'm on file. The temperature of my computer going up along with the temperature outside going up is not making me feel any cooler. So I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream here. I will have a calendar out Monday, hopefully. And then I plan to, again, it's gonna be probably a lot of the same. It's probably gonna be Lego Batman Tuesday, Brickadia Wednesday, drawing or me playing more Brickadia Thursday, and then me playing some random game Sunday, if Sunday's available. So that's the current plan for the week. Like I said, I have I'll have it up on YouTube later, so you guys can check it out, save it, do whatever you guys want to do. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, consider liking, subscribing, sharing with a friend, following, or doing all the crazy internet stuff you guys like to do. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I'll catch all of you guys on the flip side. And I am currently on file. So, anyways, bye bye. Blah 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 blah.